Alright folks, welcome back to France and EU4. We talked about betrayal in the title. You just didn't realize that it was me who was going to get betrayed by Milan. Some people would restart at this point, but I tend to take it more as a... no country has a smooth ride through history, and so you have to roll with what happens, regardless of exactly why the Union was broken. Let's stop drilling our armies for just a minute, because we are going to revoke some land, and so we're probably going to have some rebels. The other thing that we probably will do is we're going to be annexing a lot of vassals, and we've got our liberty desire quite low, and we've completed our mission. So let's do nobility in the officer corps, and then let us also do, where's our noble integration policy? There we go. Don't know if we actually want this right this moment, because we need our legitimacy to be high in order to complete a House United mission. So I think we're going to decline. We're not going to take royal marriages right now. Okay, let us revoke land. Bordeaux, Limousine, Battle of Bordeaux taken care of. Let's deal with these. Already improving with Armagnac. Let's go ahead and relations with this one as well, as they're quite close and we can go ahead and start annexing them in. We will repay that loan and that one. Looks like we are now debt-free. Got out of the burger loans. Excellent. One thing I would normally be doing, Foix has embraced the Renaissance. One thing I normally would be doing in order to ward off a coalition would be building more troops, but I don't know that we want to do that right this minute, because we're about to annex in vassals, and so our force limit may go down and we may inherit a lot of their troops. That's unfortunate. We liked having a diplomat. We definitely needed some aggressive expansion improvement, but we will take the Diplo reputation guy. He will help us do some annexing here. This will be a good lull to recover and integrate some of our own territory while we're waiting. Okay, that should give us what we need to integrate Bourbonnais. Annex Vassal. It's going to tick off the other subjects, but that's fine. It shouldn't take very long at all. Looks like there's some sort of war. What's England up to? England is at war with Denmark. Oh, they've supported the independence probably of Sweden. This will be very quick. It won't take very long to integrate Bourbonnais, it looks like, at all. We have no heir and are 47. Sure. Not awful. Some of our Diplo will improve as we annex in some of our little vassals here. Because part of the reason we're having trouble getting our Diplo up is because we're like 3 over the relationship limit. Sure, we probably need a little more noble loyalty anyways, because I think it's going to tank as a result of all this annexing. It's like we're all a little ways off from being able to dumb in the diet, but at least we're not low crownland anymore. think we can go back to drilling with some portions of the army. Knowledge sharing terminated. Go back to drilling, which will be useful for any wars we're in, but also helpful for getting that mission about the gendarme done. Though we probably would like to use up some of our manpower before we do that. Oh, we got a slightly better general. Cool. Truce with Florence and Bologna is over. Our mission requires us to get up some trust, but our trust with Burgundy is very low. So it's going to be a little tricky. But we'll get there. Oh, offer of knowledge sharing from Auvergne and Bourbonnais. We will grant. Accept, if I can accept. Sure, vassals, you can pay me money to get something that you're about to be integrated into anyways. We'll eventually, once we annex the vassals, we'll rationalize the layout of our forts because they're a little all over the place. Bourbonnais has embraced knowledge sharing. Well, that didn't take very long. Bourbonnais is this one, the little one. It's about to be gone. Oh, so much for that. Truce with the Papal States is over. Looks like we are slowly working down our aggressive expansion with our neighbors. Just needed a little cooling off period. And luckily a lot of them are very distracted right now by this war for Sweden's independence. Yep, we knew they'd join that coalition. The nobles are grumpy. They're not happy that we annexed in one of them. Yep, there's that little tiny army that we knew was going to come forward. Let's see, what's another vassal that can be integrated? Looks like Foix can be integrated now. So let's go ahead and start the integration of Foix. Let us take a peek as well. Scotland's embraced. Let's take a look as well at the combat width currently. It's 24. So, due to that, let's merge some of these into the other army stacks. We'll just increase the size of the army. Till we get up to 24. Nope. As we said, we are this ducats. Sure, fine, Scotland. Guess we should spend some of this money so they stop asking me for it. Workshop. Yeah, we'll build that in Lyonnais, Perigord, Bordeaux. There we go. Spend a little bit so my so my friends will stop asking for my money. See if there's anything I should do with my appanages. Let's give them seize court resources. Huh. I didn't even know you could do that. Well, and we can also conscript a general. They have no valid general. But we will seize some court resources for sure to take some points. It will increase the liberty desire of Auvergne. Thank you. Armagnac. What do we got here? Conscript General, 411. That's okay, but not that great. Seize court resources. Don't think we want to do that with... Well, we can do that with Armagnac. Thank you. Just slowly. Alan Khan, have you got a good general? No, you have a very bad general. We will seize... Oh, you've got some nice diplo power. Thank you. We can do a House United because we've gotten up to 95. But before we do that, I think we will try to get this little bonus prize if we have over 190 opinion and 100 trust. Because right now, if you look at where we're at, we're like at 95. So we just need to curry with them for like just a little longer, and then we will be able to take that mission and get that bonus. And the nobility are grumpy because we have annexed in one of our vassals. Foix is in. This one's just some more infantry. Take that. Let's reunite him with Barry. Armagnac is still grumpy. Auvergne is not high enough. Sure, we'll educate the poor. Envoy travel time is great. Oh, we were trying to do that. We're probably gonna have to get involved in that. Let's stop drilling. Walk over there. We are not going to meddle in the affairs of the clergy, because we would like our money. We do not want the Pope to be mad at us, so we will not do that. Yeah, let's let the annexed vassal burn off for just a minute while we curry favors with these folks here. So we can get the last little bit of trust that we need. Or we can influence in order to get trust for 127. Let's do that. Because I think that has now given me the trust I need. And so now we just need to improve relationships with them. It should not be very hard. Improve. That shouldn't be very difficult. And we'll get them up high enough. Alright, we have got enough. Let's deal with this army here. Excellent. End of that. Looks like they're gonna deal with that for us. Let's go back. The other thing I should look at is autonomy, because we have just annexed some stuff, and so we still, even from the old one, have something. Let's decrease autonomy in these regions, because we will get more resources out of it. And there we go. We will get more resources out of it. Oh. And they've risen up in I again. This has a very high autonomy. Let's pull that down. Get more resources, and it also improves the government reform progress. We want to get maximum resources out of all of our territory. Thank you. There we go. All right, so we now have a little bit of unrest, but a lot more potential resources coming in from that. See if we have another good... Get more money from the Bordeaux one, though longer term there's more benefit from the workshop, because it also feeds into trade, so we'll build that in Namur. How did this Switzerland war... Oh, this guy has a ton of shock now. So see, all this drilling is paying off. Sweden still is a junior partner? What? So exactly what was happening here? Well, still don't understand exactly what happened there. Britain has England does not have very many good allies. They're mostly just them. We are not going to take this right now, because we want to stay high so that when we get to 190 here in just a minute, we can complete the mission. I don't want to accidentally take a royal marriage, tank my legitimacy for a moment. This army can go back to drilling. We can take diplomatic relations. This is tactica. That will definitely be helpful, because we are over the diplo relation limit. Let's see what we got here. Colonialism has not spawned. We did embrace the Renaissance. So we will go ahead and take our... Probably will take... Well, there's not really any benefit to taking the next tech. I think there was an innovativeness buff there for just a second, but now there's not, and taking another admin idea at this stage isn't really particularly helpful. We can wait another year or two and get it for cheaper. In terms of ideas... Probably we'll go for potentially an administrative idea. I'm very fond of innovative as an early idea, because this tech cost and institution embracement just pays off so much the earlier that you take it. The free policies are also great. Advisor cost is great. I mean, it's just, there's a lot of really good stuff in innovative, and it has some great policies that give you combatability of your troops, siege ability. There's just a lot of good things going on with it. Let's go ahead and build in Maine. I am not able to grant that right now, Burgundy, sorry. Burgundy's going to be a little tricky to keep on side because they want you and your subjects' provinces so badly. So we can call a diet. Clergy want Namur to have base tax. That's easy. They want us to not have a coalition. They want these ones want Toulouse to have a workshop. Well, that's pretty easy. We probably will do that. We are now not over the relationship limit, which is incredible. All right. Let's give it 1 month just to make sure it registers the House United, and then we will take this, which will give us another diplomatic reputation and a extra diplomat. I thought it said diplo relationship, but whatever. We will take some mill power, thank you. But a diplomat and some diplo rep won't be a bad thing. Let's recall from Armagnac. Okay. There we go. Liberty Desire in them is down, though it is not. Austria no longer considers us a valid rival. Interesting. Armagnac should be annexable now, and we have an extra diplomat to do it with. Let's annex Vassal. Another mission has been fulfilled. Well, it's a good thing that we did our thing we needed to do there in order to... Form the gendarme. I think we're going to hold on this for just a minute because I cannot really use the manpower, so I might as well hold on to it. Guess we're just gonna lose the stability. Okay, someone's embarrassed us at court. Let's go ahead over with Burgundy and let us trade some of our favors in for trust. There we go. Alright, I think we can stop improving with Provence now, thank you. We are working on annexing Auvergne. Or Armagnac, sorry. Oh, we lost a general. Let's go ahead and start with Auvergne. Let's start improving relationships, because we're going to want to annex them as well. Why is Austria no longer a valid rival? Allied with a lot of people. Guess we got too big? We can rival England. We are not going to rival Castile or Burgundy. Pause. We do not want to go over the limit. We're not going to rival Castile or Burgundy because they are our allies, and no thank you. We will, though, however, let us revoke this embargo since it is costly. Then, since we have a ton of admin, let's first check on whether we can use it here. We can. We'll reduce inflation first, and then we might take the admin tech here in just a minute. We have lost a general. We do not have a spare. It's not a very good general, but he does have some siege, so we'll accept that. We are able to seize land, though it wants, let me remember to build a workshop in Toulouse. Since we have the money to do it. Toulouse. That is not the best one, but okay, if that's what the nobles want. Right, let's stop drilling for a moment. That we are prepared to seize some more crownland. It's warning me that we're about to hit our admin cap again. Should also probably be improving with Alencon. Let us see whether there's anything else that we can do. I think I've already seized their court resources. The general we already verified was horrible. Armagnac cannot seize court resources. We will grant Castile's request. Auvergne. I think we have seized the court resources of all of our little subjects. Alright, pause. It's time to take this tech. There we go. We have the ability to take another idea group. We will go ahead and take innovative ideas, because like we said, it is one of, I think, the better idea groups. There we go. Let's keep rolling forward here. There's still a lot of angry people in a coalition against me. It should start to unravel here before too long. We will revoke Laborde and Bordeaux. We were already standing on top of that one. Let's go down and deal with this one. We have lost a general. See if there was any good general that's even worth taking real quick. I know there wasn't a good one, but if we can conscript a general and they're okay, then 2111. Nope, can't take anyone. Armagnac is in. This is a 2111. That is Not a very good general. I think we will just recruit. We'll take our chances recruiting our own. Well, theirs was better. That's a pretty bad general. Alright, let's merge this one in. There we go. Let us again return to our autonomy map mode. Need to reduce autonomy. Great, we did their mission. I know the estates are pretty grumpy because we are just annexing up a storm here. Excellent. It wants me to take a rival. We can re-rival Austria, which I figured. Or do we want to be friends with Austria? No, they're rival to Burgundy, so that will never happen. Well, hello, Austria. We will re-rival, and we will reissue our embargo on them. Why not? Cheap diplomat. Sure, we'll take that. This will unlock the ability to actually recruit cannons. We already have them, but they will actually become useful in combat. We'll just wait. I don't know that we... Well... Guess we will... once it warns us that the innovativeness is about to run out, we will take it. Alright. Alright, well we will pause here and I will rejoin you in the next episode. Kind of an episode of consolidating a lot of area into France and letting the coalition burn off. But hopefully here in the next one, it'll get a little more active in either the next one or the one after that. So I'll see you then.